I guess I'll tell you guys what I did today, and I'll bet you can't guess just by looking at me. I'm in St. Louis. I just did the St. Louis Pro probably 20 minutes ago. And I'm actually more exhausted somehow than I was the week leading up to this, which is why I didn't feel like announcing this one. My coach and I literally decided 7 days ago that this was the show that I was going to be doing. So in those 7 days, first of all, I've got an amazing team of competitors right now. And so I had a girl compete at the Europa last weekend who did amazing. I've got a girl competing tomorrow. I've got a couple of people in our derby show. So my first priority was make sure that they were in a good place, and they're all killing it. Last Sunday, I taught a free 7-hour posing clinic on top of my normal 2 hours of cardio a day, deep into prep, having to pack, and have things ready to go for this show. So the last 7 days have been so hard. I've had zero energy, and that's why I didn't want to put it on Facebook or Instagram, because I didn't even have the energy to enjoy that. So I got here, I did it, and luckily that all turned around, and I felt awesome. I don't know, I didn't feel like putting myself out there for this one, and that's cool. I actually I didn't look at anything. I saw that there were going to be like 27 girls. I didn't even see who was competing. So I was happily surprised when I found some girls who I knew and who I hadn't seen for a few years. I was actually really pumped to see a lot of girls from Kentucky, so that was cool. I made a lot of friends here already, and I forget how awesome these shows are because people come from all over, and the girls are so sweet. And the promoters at this show, they put us up in a super nice hotel. This is a nice hotel. But the whole show's run well, and it's awesome because we compete. We just did prejudging at noon, finals are at 6, so it's just all one day. That's nice. A lot's been happening. I thought I was gonna do a show in June, and that very quickly turned around. So even on a short notice, I feel really grateful that I have people in my life that are also gonna help me get me ready at that and on such short notice. So my coach has done an amazing job tweaking my body and pushing me to get ready for this. And of course, my boyfriend, Derek, who has managed our lives so that I can just take off and go do this show, he's been very adaptable, which is a blessing. And my sponsors are so awesome. My whole aesthetic team. Stage Ready Hair took care of me today, and it was just by chance that she came here to the show to like do this. But she had my hair extensions ready to go. Liquid Sun Rays got me in even with the short notice on the booking. They like got me in, I got my tan. So it was everything's flawless with this tan. They used a new locket color, competition color, and that was cool because it didn't mess up at all. So I'm pretty excited about this new product that they have going on. So yeah, they took care of me and made me feel just like super relaxed and confident, so I didn't have anything to worry about. My girl Raw at home in Louisville at Glamorous Nails and Spa gave me a little pedicure. You see my toes? They look good. My poor little toes. So anyway, what happened? Yeah, I got here. I got to St. Louis yesterday. My body looks like how I wanted it to for this point in time. My goal was my goal is always to just progress and get better. I researched the crap out of this show, and so I knew going into it based off of people who competed last year and the year before that, kind of how the stage flow was going to go. I also knew that it was going to be a ton of posing, but somehow I still managed to underestimate that because there is nothing more than I can stress about these pro shows than posing endurance. And when my clients are just sitting there in class and they're not taking advantage of that, I'm like, you need to practice your endurance, like holding your pose. So here's what happened. I got in the first call out. And they flipped us, they probably quarter turned us like, it felt like 4 times. And in that time, they switched, I never know what's going on. Like, I think I was on the right, and then I switched to the left. The quarter turned us again. Then I think I got closer to the middle, but not like quite the middle. And then they quarter turned us again, and then they put us back on the stage while we waited. there were 30 girls to be called out. So at least let me catch my breath. Then at the end, they brought us back. So that was another round of quarter turns or two. So I tried my best, but Sandy Williams almost got me with those quarter turns today. That was so tough, but it was so much fun. Like, I get amped up when I do those things because it's a challenge, and I'm like, this is what I'm here for. I'm here for the challenge. It's just like when you go into the gym and you're like, oh, there's a heavy weight, and you address it. You're just like, I'm gonna pick you up now, wait. So I tried with my posing, but I'm sure I did something. I felt like I was posing kind of funny at the end because I was just wearing out, but I gave it my all. I left nothing on the table for this show, and that's all I can ask for. So I guess at 6, we'll see what happens. Hopefully a top 5. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be cool, man. This is just the first of a few shows. So my next ones I've kind of got planned out, but we'll just see how tonight goes. So yeah, I might make another video. But to the people who've been texting me and sending me vibes, I appreciate you. I know I haven't responded, but the ones that I've seen, thank you for supporting me. And the people who've been very patient with me and understand that I just don't feel like talking in the gym lately, thanks for not making me feel bad about that. But yeah, I'll keep you guys filled in. But thanks for sending me love.